Here are some crazy Spider-Man detail you didn't know it was in the game. And the funny part is, not all of them is by design. When I was doing the first Spider-Man chase in the Spider-Man 2 game, I realized a funny detail. Not all the crowd are looking at Spider-Man, all of them are looking up towards the building as if the Godzilla is coming. I guess in this game, Spider-Man is not that important to the crowd. We know Spider-Man can climb on walls, run on walls, but in here, he can't. For some reason in this part of the church, the wall is unclimbable. If you like to wander around next to the ocean area, you'll definitely encounter this bridge which is broken in half. It's actually a story detail they follow through from the last Miles Morales Spider-Man game, when he was fighting his best friend Finn, but accidentally blew up the bridge. Swinging is fun, but swinging into the tree is something else. If you pay close attention, you will see when you swing into the trees, there are leaves coming out with you, and it follows the perfect motion of the airflow. Personally, I think this is the most impressive detail. You can only tell this if you pre-record your game and speed at least 4 times faster than the normal gaming speed. And only then you can tell how realistic the ocean wave is. It's almost the same as reality. Before the Venom suit mission, whenever we change our own suits, we get to keep it and use it in every single mission. But once the Venom mission starts, whenever we get into the mission, we are forced being changed into the Venom suit. But actually that's not guaranteed. There was a moment Henry was pissed at Peter and he threw the cane towards the window and we can see Peter swinging away, and by that time he was not in the Venom suit. We all know the Venom punch is very strong in destroying the enemy in front of you, but actually it also works if the enemy is on top of you, like the bird, and the motion is surprisingly seamless. And this is actually an awkward detail. When Dr. Connor is being turned back from lizard to its normal self, you can see he's actually butt naked. When he wakes up from the couch, he actually got his pants on, which in this scenario I can only assume Spider-Man went to the extra mile and helped him put his pants on. I guess that's what a true hero does. And here's some Doctor Strange level of detail. Once fighting the flame in a regular mission, I somehow saw a bottle floating in the air that's untouchable even by the webs. And when I was flying along the train track on the edge of the map, I discovered a floating paveway. And you can actually step on it. I guess it must be the portal to the other universe. I'm just screwing with Insomniac. The mission Howard is the most relaxing mission in Spider-Man 2 game, and the fastest route required Miles to fly through the bridge. At first I thought Miles must be cut in half, but when I play in slow motion, actually legit, he is flying between the wires. If you keep your head up high, you'll actually see there's a moon in the sky. And if you haven't seen it, it's probably being blocked by the cloud. Now let's get into some more exciting detail. If you punch hard enough, you can actually break the wall in Raven's mansion. We all know Spider-Man can ride boats now, but not all boats are ride normally. Like in this case, I'm not sure I'm flying or riding boats. And when Spider-Man was performing a combo attack with Yuri, if you pay very close attention, you can tell the chain is not hooked to the enemy at all. If you say it's on her hairs, she doesn't have hairs. And when you're fighting Lizard, if you look frame by frame, you'll realize when Spider-Man is closer to Lizard and perform a skilled attack, his head is in the Lizard's mouth. And also, when Peter is kicking Lizard's head, it's more like the Lizard's head came to his feet than actually his feet reached to his mouth. Have you seen this dance from Miles? It's a glitch I experienced in the first day I played Spider-Man 2 game. We always pay attention to graphic, but actually, the sound effect in Spider-Man 2 has some amazing detail too. If you land with your face on the ground, it sounds like concrete. But if you land on the metal, it actually sounds like metal. And if you land on cars, it actually sounds like something different too, but I'm not so sure it's entirely accurate. When Spider-Man lands on a person, if you see in the slow motion, he's actually land into the person and knock him down. During the Green Plant program, Spider-Man is supposed to turn on the water and water the plants. You can see when he posed, the entire switch disappeared. When you perform a combo finish on a rock in the Zoom with Black Cat, you end up floating in the air. If you are trying to get into the space under the prison building, have Scorpion and Lee, you actually can't. I guess it counts as part of the building. And this is some detail you might have heard of, but you may not have seen. Now that we can actually see through the window and see actual people. Of course the graphics is unbelievably low, but at least they are moving, not the picture. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. If you happen to know why Spider-Man cannot use the wand to find Lee, please let me know in the comment section, because I couldn't figure out why.